One of the most recognizable memes of all time. It's peanut butter jelly time. But what about the actor that portrayed the banana?
Yeah, I just remember getting a phone call from my agent, and he said there was a hip-hop group, the Buckwheat Boys, and they were looking for an actor for a music video. I said, I don't know that I consider myself so much an actor as a dancer, but give me the audition. And little did I know that that audition would change my life forever.
From the manic high of over 41 million views on YouTube to the crushing blow of replacement.
I love Family Guy, and I respect the work that they do there. You can only imagine my excitement when I found out that we were going to feature on the show. But then my agent gave me the news. I was not to be on the show. I was to be impersonated. Poorly. By a dog. Fuck Brian Griffin. I've been in Seth MacFarlane's asshole. And nobody knows what it's like to be the bad dog, to be the sad dog behind this tongue.
You goddamn right, ain't nobody know what it's like, and nobody cares, 'cause I'm back. You thought you were just gonna close me out? You thought I was just gonna go quietly into the night? Now, man, the people have spoken and the real puppy dog is back. Parks and Rec is off the air. We're in between seasons of Master and None. Aziz ain't got shit to do but come back and do the voice of this puppy dog.
I know. God damn it.
Hey, man, buck up. You know, it's not the end of the world. Besides, ain't nobody want to see you crying like a little bitch.
I know you're cuter than me. And I know bitches are gonna love you more than me. But what if they decommissioned me? Does that mean I die? I don't want to die.
Oh, man, you're not gonna die. At least not in a traditional sense. I mean, you're not gonna be buried in the backyard with a couple of tree limbs tied into a cross. No, man, you'll just, disappear off the filter list and nobody will give a fuck 'cause I'm here and I'm cute as shit!
It's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man.
Another week. Another trip to Wisconsin. Another goddamn Subway story. So the lady in front of me says, I'm thinking about getting the steak and cheese, but can you tell me what kind of meat comes on that? And the sandwich artist looks astounded, as he should. He says, steak. And the lady looks offended, like she shouldn't, and says, well, I know that, but I mean, like, what kind of meat? And the sandwich artist, already showing more patience to this complete stranger than I've shown to friends and loved ones in the entirety of my life, says, well, it's steak, ma'am, so beef. And the lady, skeptical as fuck, looks back at him and goes, you mean like roast beef? And the sandwich artist, by the grace of an entire pantheon of Subway gods, maintains his composure and says, no, ma'am, I mean like steak. After what was no doubt a frenzy of internal concern, calculation, and contemplation, the woman said, I better have the roast beef. was a sad desperation in his eyes to move this sandwich on down the line and into the jurisdiction of the vegetable artist. Not so fast, charcuterie artist. Subway University bestowed upon you the responsibility of meats and cheeses. And there are cheese questions to be answered here. What kind of cheese comes on a roast beef sandwich? And in all his gentle benevolence, the charcuterie artist said, any cheese you want. But free will and self-expression were not the goal of this sandwich order. Oh no. Adherence to cultural norms was the name of the game. What do people normally put on a roast beef sandwich? And the charcuterie artist in all his infinite wisdom said, well, American or provolone generally. Provolone! She screamed into the sneeze guard like a Family Feud contestant and when asked what are the top 5 things people put on a Subway sandwich to feel more cultured. And if there was a way to make a sandwich skip and or frolic, it's what he would have done after slapping some provolone on that bitch and sliding it on down to vegetable land. Now, I gotta say, in the interest of full disclosure, compared to the cucumbers and steak and cheese broad from last week, this lady managed to put together a hell of a roast beef sandwich. She came in hot like a biting sow. She started off with a bed of banana peppers, sprinkled on some red onions and black olives. But her confidence dissipated quickly. Like the echo of a distant memory. What sauce comes on a roast beef sandwich? And immediately proving that she's half as kind and twice as smart, the vegetable artist looked her dead in the eye and said, mayonnaise. I'm a staunch proponent of liberty, but I'm also a firm believer in the power of rhetoric, and the skill with which that vegetable artist slid the freedom of choice out from under that broad was astounding and beautiful. Suck it, Meryl Streep. You're goddamn right I'm ready to give this unnamed vegetable artist a Lifetime Achievement Award after one performance. Sophie's choice. More like Sophie's, you're getting mayonnaise and you're gonna like it. You know, after all this, there's still one nagging question that's plaguing me. What answer to the what kind of meat is it question did the charcuterie artist need to give in order for that woman to go ahead with the steak and cheese? I'm trying to decide between the roast beef and cheese and the steak and cheese. Is the steak and cheese roast beef and cheese? Nah, it's steak and cheese. Oh, well then I better have the roast beef and cheese.